10 years at the helm of the United Nations. During your tenure, you have led the UN in the most able manner, helping strengthen the organization's role to better address the many challenges confronting humanity as a whole. History will judge you as someone who demonstrated fortitude, resolve, solidarity, and determination to achieve a better and more prosperous world for the current and future generations. In the context of the UN support for Afghanistan, you always spoke up and acted in support of our people during difficult moments. In that context, you always made yourself accessible to us, and above all, you served as a symbol of the international community's support for the people of Afghanistan. We're grateful for all that you have done for Afghanistan and the world at large, and we wish you every success in your future endeavors. Thank you again, Mr. Secretary General. I now have the pleasure to invite you to the podium to say a few words.
Your Excellency, Ambassador Mahmoud Saikal, Permanent Representative of Afghanistan to the United Nations, Excellencies, friends of Afghanistan, friends of the United Nations, I'm delighted to join you in celebrating 70th anniversary of Afghanistan's membership to the United Nations. Afghanistan is one of the oldest members of the United Nations, the first country to gain membership after the original 51 members. Isn't it very inspiring? And having seen some clips of moments and history of Afghanistan's engagement with the United Nations is quite inspiring. For me personally, my personal and official relationship starts from 1972. So such a long time until now is over 50 years, 40 some years. And I was very proud to have participated in establishing diplomatic relationship between Korea and Afghanistan in 1973. Then today, as we are celebrating a strong and lasting partnership between United Nations and Afghanistan, I feel very proud that I have been some part of this history, quite long history. So thank you. Over 70 years, Afghanistan has made important contributions to the United Nations. It has been a strong advocate of collective action to address common challenges. I welcome Afghanistan's commitment to implement the Sustainable Development Goals. Afghanistan continued to serve the organization with dedication and distinction at all levels, from headquarters to the field. In Afghanistan itself, our partnership is marked by close cooperation that dates back to 1949, when the first UN agencies began working in the country. Since 2002, UNAMA, the United Nations Assistance Mission in Afghanistan, has been promoting coherent international support and working with Afghan government towards a secure, prosperous, and democratic future for all Afghans. This has been a challenging year for Afghanistan. The ongoing conflict and governance challenges remain a threat to the hopes and human rights of the country's men, women, and children. As the Secretary General of the United Nations, I have spent a lot of time and engagement and energy to work for peace and stability of Afghanistan. I have had been maintaining a very close relationship with the former President Karzai, and current President Ashraf Ghani, and CEO Abdullah. When I was working as a chef de cabinet to the President of General Assembly, I first met Mr. Abdullah at the time, who was a foreign minister. And at the time, President of General Assembly participated in Tokyo conference in 2001. And since then, I think I have been involving myself as a Secretary General. I have visited many times Kabul to participate in the peace conference and bilateral visits with Afghanistan leaders. Most recently, I had a very good meeting with President Ashraf Ghani in Brussels, on the margins of International Conference on Brussels, which was held in Belgium. And I was honored at the time to have been decorated the highest civilian awards of Afghanistan from President Ashraf Ghani. And I take it as my personal honor. At that time, I told the President through a brief remarks that I received that distinction on behalf of many UN staff who had been working for peace and stability of Afghanistan. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I applaud the Afghan people for their resolve. I'm encouraged by the continued commitment of the international community, as clearly demonstrated at the recent Warsaw Summit and Brussels Conference. Let us redouble our efforts to translate this support into real progress. Once again, I congratulate Afghanistan on the 70th anniversary of its membership in the United Nations, and I wish the people and government of Afghanistan continued peace and stability and prosperity and democratic institutions. I thank you very much. Congratulations.
Mr. Secretary General, as a token of appreciation and on behalf of myself, my government, and the people of Afghanistan, allow me to present a small gift to you and also to Ms. Dan. I think we have something. We know that she's done a lot of hard work.
Thank you.
Beside you. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And this is something from Ms. Dan.